Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering your entire city had disappeared, completely erased from the map. No traffic, no lights, no people, just empty land where thousands once lived. It sounds like science fiction, but history proves it has happened. Cities have vanished because of volcanoes, earthquakes, wars, shifting rivers, and economic collapse. Today, we're exploring 10 cities that completely disappeared from the map. Let's dive in. Number 10. Pompeii, Italy. If there is one city that shows how quickly civilization can disappear, it is Pompeii. In the 1st century AD, Pompeii was a wealthy Roman city near the Bay of Naples, with around 15,000 residents, busy markets, bathhouses, and grand villas. Then in 79 AD, everything changed. Mount Vesuvius erupted, covering the city in nearly 20 feet of volcanic ash within hours and trapping thousands of people. The city remained buried and forgotten for centuries until excavations began in the 18th century. Today, Pompeii is famous for its incredible preservation, with homes, artwork, and even the final moments of residents frozen in time. It stands as a powerful reminder of how quickly nature can wipe a city from the map. Number 9. Herculaneum, Italy. While Pompeii gets most of the attention, another nearby city suffered an equally devastating fate: Herculaneum. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, pyroclastic flows, superheated avalanches of ash, gas, and rock swept down the volcano's slopes. These flows buried Herculaneum beneath layers of volcanic material. Unlike Pompeii, where ash preserved stone structures, the intense heat in Herculaneum carbonized wood. This unusual process preserved wooden furniture, doors, food, and even scrolls that survived for nearly 2,000 years. For centuries, the city remained hidden beneath volcanic deposits. It was only rediscovered accidentally in the early 1700s, when workers digging a well uncovered ancient structures. The ruins revealed a sophisticated Roman seaside town filled with luxurious villas, artwork, and advanced architecture. Herculaneum reminds us that sometimes history literally lies buried beneath our feet. Number 8. Mohenjo-Daro, Pakistan. Long before Rome or Greece, a powerful civilization thrived along the Indus River. One of its greatest cities was Mohenjo-Daro, built around 2500 BC. The city was remarkably advanced, with planned streets, sophisticated drainage systems, multi-story buildings, and large public structures like the Great Bath. However, by around 1900 BC, the city had been abandoned. Historians believe climate change, shifting rivers, flooding, or economic decline may have led to its disappearance. Forgotten for thousands of years, Mohenjo-Daro was rediscovered in the 1920s and remains one of the most fascinating mysteries of the ancient world. Number 7. Thonis Heracleion, Egypt. For centuries, historians believed the Egyptian city of Thonis Heracleion existed only in ancient legends. Ancient Greek and Egyptian texts described it as a thriving port city near the Nile Delta, where merchants and travelers from across the Mediterranean once arrived. But for generations, archaeologists could not locate the city. That changed in the year 2000, when underwater archaeologists discovered the remains of the city beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Massive statues, temple ruins, ancient ships, and entire sections of streets were found lying on the seabed. Researchers believe earthquakes and gradual sea level changes caused the ground beneath the city to weaken and sink more than 2,000 years ago. Over time, the entire settlement slipped beneath the water. For centuries, the city had literally vanished from maps. Today, Thonis Heracleion stands as one of the most remarkable underwater archaeological discoveries ever made. Number 6. Petra, Jordan. Petra is one of the most famous archaeological sites today, but for centuries the outside world had forgotten it. Built by the Nabatean civilization around the 4th century BC, the city became a wealthy trade hub connecting Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean. Petra was famous for its stunning architecture carved directly into red sandstone cliffs. However, as sea trade replaced desert caravan routes and earthquakes damaged the city, Petra gradually declined and was eventually abandoned. The lost city remained hidden until 1812, when Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt rediscovered it. Number 5. Dhanushkodi, India. Not every lost city belongs to ancient history. Some disappeared within living memory. The coastal town of Dhanushkodi in southern India was once a busy railway hub connecting India to Sri Lanka by ferry. It was an important transportation link and a lively community filled with homes, businesses, and travelers. Then, in December 1964, a massive cyclone struck the region. Winds exceeding 280 kilometers per hour and powerful storm surges destroyed the town almost overnight. Buildings collapsed, railway lines were ripped apart, and hundreds of people lost their lives. The devastation was so severe that the government eventually declared the town permanently unfit for human habitation. Today, the ruins of Dhanushkodi remain scattered along the shoreline, slowly being reclaimed by the sea and sand. It stands as a haunting reminder of how quickly nature can erase an entire community. Number 4. Karakoto, China. Hidden in the deserts of Inner Mongolia lie the ruins of Karakoto, often referred to as the Black City. Founded in 1032, it was once an important fortress city along the Silk Road and a major center of trade during the Western Xia dynasty. Merchants traveling between China, Central Asia, and the Middle East frequently passed through its gates, bringing goods, cultures, and ideas from across Asia. But in the 14th century, the city was destroyed during military conflicts. According to historical accounts and local legends, invading forces diverted nearby rivers after capturing the city. Without access to water, the settlement could not survive. Eventually, the population abandoned the city, leaving its massive walls standing alone in the desert. Over time, the surrounding sands swallowed much of the settlement. Today, Karakoto remains an eerie ruin surrounded by miles of empty desert. Number 3. Dura Europos, Syria. Dura Europos was founded around 300 BC on the banks of the Euphrates River. Over time, it became one of the most culturally diverse cities in the ancient world. The city's strategic location made it a meeting point for multiple civilizations, including Greek, Roman, and Persian cultures. Archaeologists later discovered an extraordinary mixture of religious buildings within the city walls. These included Roman temples, one of the earliest known Christian churches, and a beautifully decorated Jewish synagogue. This coexistence of different religions within a single city offers valuable insight into the cultural diversity of the ancient world. However, in 256 AD, the city was destroyed during a conflict between the Roman Empire and the Persian Empire. After the destruction, the population abandoned the settlement. Wind and desert sand slowly buried the ruins, causing the city to disappear from historical memory. When archaeologists rediscovered the site in the 20th century, they uncovered one of the most fascinating multicultural cities ever studied. Number 2. Pavlopetri, Greece. Off the southern coast of Greece lies the submerged ruins of Pavlopetri, believed to be one of the oldest underwater cities ever discovered. The settlement dates back more than 5,000 years and includes streets, houses, courtyards, and tombs that still remain visible beneath the water. Archaeologists believe earthquakes and gradual changes in sea levels caused the land to sink, slowly submerging the city beneath the Mediterranean. What makes Pavlopetri particularly remarkable is how well its original layout has been preserved. The streets and building structures remain clearly identifiable, providing researchers with valuable insights into how early civilizations designed their cities. Today, Pavlopetri sits quietly beneath the waves, offering archaeologists a rare glimpse into life thousands of years ago. Number 1. Roanoke Colony. Perhaps the most mysterious disappearance in history occurred in North America. In 1587, a group of about 115 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island, located in what is now North Carolina. The colony was intended to establish one of England's first permanent settlements in the New World. However, when supply ships returned 3 years later, the entire colony had vanished. Homes were abandoned, no bodies were found, and there were no clear signs of battle or destruction. The only clue left behind was a single word carved into a wooden post: Croatoan. Historians still debate what happened to the settlers. Some researchers believe the colonists may have integrated with nearby Native American tribes, while others suggest starvation, disease, or conflict could have played a role. More than 4 centuries later, the fate of the Roanoke colony remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. And those were 10 cities that completely disappeared from the map, reminding us how fragile even great civilizations can be. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating videos.